Hi, this Visual Basic tutorial developed using object-oriented technique. Okay, let's check out these bank details and see how it works. That's the customer reference there, and here we enter the customer's name, and supposing the customer has the following in his account and intend to take out the following amount of loan. Now, supposing some withdrawal was carried out, all we need to do is update account, show the withdrawal, and display all of those information in this list box. Okay, let's reset. Supposing another customer intend to go for a loan. That's this customer reference number, and this customer's name happen to be Larry. Let's say Larry Moore. Okay, balance. Larry Moore has about 432, and here Larry Moore intend to go for that amount of loan. Larry Moore withdraws as follows. Let's check that out of the account, include the withdrawal, and display Larry Moore's information. And let's go for another one there. So let's call this one Sally. Okay, Sally Smith. Sally Smith, how much does she have? 12 pounds. Withdraw of about that, and a loan of about 4,000 plus withdraw of about that. And let's check out our accounts, and then withdraw and display all of those information. That's for Sally. Okay, and we can also reset and add more information. Okay, these are all the loans withdrawal that were made. Okay, so what we're going to do now is to take you guys straight into Visual Basic development environment, and we'll put one of these together. So let's do that now. Okay, we start a new program, and we call that VB_ bank loan. There, and select Visual Basic, select Windows Form Application, click on OK. Now that our system is ready, let's go straight to the property right there, and we set the property to 1368 by, let's go for 700, click on OK. Now we need two group box. Need two of these. I'll move these down a little bit and just drag both to fill up the screen. Come right down here and just maybe extend that much. Yeah. Then we need buttons. These are the buttons there. Okay. Now let's go for a list box. We need a list box right underneath here. Just right here, we need a list box there. Yeah. And we also need checkbox. Let's go for a check box here, up there. Move that up. Then we need labels and text box. Let's go for the labels first. Text box there. Alright, so let's bring this text box here and just, we'll need a couple of those anyway. And the labels, we need some more text box here and a label as well. Let's bring these labels here. Alright, so I'll just speed up the whole process of the interface and get back to you guys. And right there guys, this is how my interface looks right now. If I run it, you notice nothing will happen. Okay, that's my interface ready, but there's nothing happening right now. So what I want to do first is, let's come in here and we're going to add a class. class name will be called bank account. Okay, and click on add. There we go. And inside our class we need to declare as follows. You have in there private account number, name and balance. Okay, the next thing we need to do now is enter all of the following. So now we have the read only into the customer account number, that's for the customer name, and that's for the customer's balance, whatever is deposited in the bank, and withdraw. Okay, let's correct that. That's supposed to be withdraw. Alright, there. Okay, the next thing we want to do now is let's create another class. And for this second class, we will call that, I think we should call that customer's account. Customer account. Right. Okay, that's fine. Customer account, and make sure class is selected. Click on OK. So I'd like the customer account to inherit from the bank right in here. Okay, then the next thing is, okay, right here we get the customer loan details here. Okay, have a good look at it. Then we will also, like I said earlier on, we inherited from customer account there. Let me show you customer account information. Those are the information, the variables for customer account up here. The customer account number, customer account name, balance, and the deposit and withdrawal made. Okay, those are all of the customer's information. Now these are the information for the loans. Alright, you can see we inherited, like I said, and we have private has loan and loan amount and so on. Now the next thing we want to do is to come right in here, okay, into the form. Let's take care of the exit first. Double click on the exit, and on the exit we just enter, let's declare a variable dim I, or maybe I exit as dialog result. I exit equals message box dot show, and enter confirm if you want to exit. Okay, let's come in here and just say it's a bank. Let's just call it bank loan. Right. And the next thing is, let's go for, maybe we should increase the size of this. It's a bit, okay, that's fine. Okay, let's go for message buttons there, and comma message icon. Over here I think we're going to need dots. Yes, no, and here let's go for dot question. Right, now let's use an if statement to check if the customer has actually made a selection. If dialog equals yes, then application dot exit. There. So that is for the exit. Done. The next thing is, let's come in here, check out the names of these guys. So I'm going to set those ones. So I want all of these and these ones, so 6 of those, and these unchecked as well. So let's come to reset, and the reset we just need to say txt account number dot clear. Right, so as for the reset, now come in here as well and go for another txt withdraw dot clear, txt customer name dot clear, txt, then we have loan dot dot clear txt open balance dot clear. Then we have ldl balance dot text equals there. Finally, we have our check dot checked. Let's make that equals false. Alright, so that's the resets taken care of. Now let's come into the balance itself. So maybe we take care of the deposit first. Double click on that, and those are the lines of code for the deposit. Okay, this let me just show you the variables there anyway. So those are the variables. That's why we have the very error, and this will be bank account. That should be customer really. Yeah, it's called customer account, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's it right there, customer account. Okay, and this will be for my list box. Alright, the error in there is gone. So let's repeat exactly the same thing for withdrawal. Double click and enter as follows for withdrawal. Now let's get the spelling right there. That's taken care of. Alright, so the next one, let's come back in here and let's take care of this very one, account update. And right there, those are the information for the account update right there. And finally, I'd like to take care of the display. Double click on the display, and right here we have the following lines for the display, and this will actually display everything onto the list box. Okay, so have a good look at those lines of codes. Those are the text. Whatever I enter in here is that goes straight into the account number. And up here, if you look at it, I said if account 1 dot loan taken, then that is stored inside the loan, and that means all of this information goes, this one goes straight into account number, that goes straight into customer's name, then balance, that goes into balance, and that's all of this goes straight into current balance, and current balance goes in here. Now if this is unchecked, if it's checked, that becomes yes, else is no. And all of this information, this is just to convert this into currency, and it's stored in here. This goes in here and that goes in there, and here that's where we have the display. So what I will do now is just let's give it a try and see how it works. Just before we run that, there's one or two things we need to do. Let's say here I expect that to be numbers, so let's change that. We need on key press, and we enter that in there, and we need to repeat exactly the same thing for this and that as well. Double click on it and get the key press event and enter that in there. That will prevent the user from entering whatever value that is not a number. So repeat the same thing for this one and change that to key press as well. Right there, enter that in there. Now form load, double click on the so for the form load we enter as follows. That would be the title on the list box. So if I run it now, let's see how it's going to look like. There we have the title. Let's move this up. Now if I click on this and try to enter value number characters, that's impossible. So let's enter bank details in there. Okay, that's the customer reference, and the name will be maybe Sally Echo. Now balance of Sally Echo, loan taking yes, withdrawal made, and let's check that out. validate the withdrawal display. Yeah, it's working. That's good. So let's see the reset work. Reset works as well, so we can enter another banker's details there, and name, let's call this guy maybe Tom Moore. Okay, withdraw made, balance. Alright, update account, validate withdrawal display. Okay, let's say there's nothing there. You can see that's no, that's a no. Alright, let's enter another person's details in there. Okay, then that's that name. Let's call it Lagos Oshodi, right there. And here balance, loan, yep, and loan, and withdraw made, update. Okay, let's come in there and display. Alright, so guys, that's how you create your own loan management system using object-oriented technique in Visual Basic.net. So with that, I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial. Suppose you all enjoyed. You all have a nice day now. Bye for now.